The main factor, or the major reason that I became homeless was the fact that I suffer from depression. It's masked very well now, but it's still a friend of mine. In 1996, I had this breakdown. So I had to leave my great job. My claim to fame was being a chauffeur to the rich and the famous. And that all went away. And my world began to, well, it seemed like I was walking on quicksand. Well, I never expected to become homeless either.
So my name is Michael O'Neill. I'm the Community Engagement Coordinator here at Friendship Place. I started here just over 5 weeks ago. People can come here to this facility here at the Blue House on Wisconsin Avenue at 4713 to get medical services, to see a doctor, see a psychiatrist, to see an acupuncturist, to use the phones, to get their mail, to check email, use the computer, work on their resume. We have an employment director here at this building, Jermaine Hampton.
What we do here is we do job development, and we also coach and get individuals job ready through various different resources, such as maybe referring them to computer classes, having workshops that build their skills and things of that nature. My criteria for someone that's job ready is someone who has a resume, who has at least a stable living residence. You know, there's some barriers you can get around, there's some barriers that take a little bit more time.
Well, my name is Terry Sneed. I'm a local yokel. I'm from Washington, D.C., born, bred, and raised not far from here. I was introduced to Friendship Place roughly about 6 years ago as a homeless guy. There was another homeless guy that I knew of, and he told me about Friendship Place, that they may be able to help me get back on my feet. When I first came here, I was here for a whole year before I allowed the organization to help me. I didn't trust anyone. I had been homeless for a long time. They had a brand new case manager. She had just got out of college. Her name was Tara. So she came back that following week, and that Wednesday we got together and we began the paperwork process of me being engaged in the process of getting financial support and also housing. So to fast forward, I've been in my apartment for 4.5 years. Been reunited to the community, or with the community, reunited with my family, reunited with friends. So I have a sense of dignity now. I've got a much better lifestyle, and I like to think that I've learned a couple of things. And one thing that I've learned is there are givers and takers in this world, and I like to think that I'm a giver. You meet people like Michael, who reassures you that there's still hope out there.
There's sometime in 2006, and so Terry came in and met him, and I could tell this guy's very interesting. This guy is a big character. And we met, just chatted, and heard his story, and kind of told him about what we were doing, and then he came and joined the Speakers Bureau. And I've known him ever since. We've got to travel.
And I've had tape over my mouth ever since. Not long ago, I got on the Metro train. I forget where I was going. I might have been coming here. But I heard this voice on the other end of the train that said, "Hey, Terry!" They screamed out at me, they hollered out at me, "Hey, Terry!" And I turned around and I looked. I recognized the guy. And it was a guy who used to sell the Street Sense newspaper. And he used to be right up the street. And I used to go by and comment to him all the time. I would say, "Mark, there's an organization right down the street that will help you." Long story short, he comes down here. It wasn't long after that, he got accepted into one of the shelters. He had 2 jobs. This guy was congratulating me for letting him know about Friendship Place. People treat you sometimes like you're transparent, like you don't exist, and sometimes you're made to feel that way. I actually believe that I didn't have any self-worth at one time. Today is the best day of my life, and I'm enjoying it.